Yo, what's up, kids? Tis I, Echo Craft. Hello, he, she, they, them, vafangul. Ladies and gents, we're gonna have some fun today. I got my camera mount. Hopefully it'll stay up. If it doesn't, it's gonna fall boom. See if I can get behind this truck without crushing my car. Woo! Yes, sir. All right. Sweating my ankles off over here. Here we go. How's it look? Everything look good? All right. I'm not holding the phone. I'm driving. I don't have to look at the phone now. All right. I know you got this big rear view mirror here. Let's see what happens. I can actually read the chat now. All right. Yeah. This is going good so far. Hopefully it'll hold up. On my way to the coal mine. I hope everything looks good. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. How's that? Is that better? Oh, that's too much. Let's see. I'll zoom out a little. How's that? There you go. Woo! Much lately. I had the flu all last week. Sucked. I thought I had COVID. Probably did. Who the fuck knows anymore, right? Is it COVID? Is it the flu? What the fuck is it? Nobody knows. So, yeah. So here we are. You know, if the I might hit a couple of patches that aren't good. So let me put my AC on because I'm a little hot right now. I should take this jacket off, but I don't give a fuck. There we go. All right, how's that? Is that better? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? Am I glitching out at all? Yeah, there we go. How's the sound? The sound good? All right. Might glitch out a little bit over here. There's a dead spot coming up here, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm checking out this little synthesizer that started out as a Euro rack, and now they made a full-blown version of it. It's called the Plinky, which is kind of a fucking stupid name. But hey, you know, who am I? Who am I to say what's stupid and what's not, right? Yeah. So this thing's pretty cool. It's all touch sensitive. It's got all kinds of symbols on it, you know, waveforms, things like that. And it's like a giant chaos pad, but there's more to it than that. And it's $649 on Perfect Circuit right now. And it's in stock. There was a smaller version that was just designed for a Euro rack, and yeah, so they actually, I guess there was a chips shortage back in the day, and they were back ordered, but now they're building full versions, full size versions like this big. Sits on your desktop, you know, and I usually don't get too curious about things. What does that say? All right. Everything's still running good? Because I can't really see. This is better than holding it in my hand, though, I guess, huh, fellas, ladies and gents, he, she, they, them, vafangul. You know, and I'm not in the market to buy anything, but I gotta tell you, I think this thing's really cool. Look it up on YouTube. It's called Plinky. I forget who makes it. Just type in Plinky synthesizer, full version. Perfect Circuit selling it. And like I said, it's very rare that I get excited about little boxes and stuff, but I gotta tell you, this thing looks really cool and it sounds awesome. It's got wavetable synthesis. It's a sampler. You know, I know Machines One. He just purchased the Tone Vec, Ja, the Tonwerk, ja. I don't know. From what I understand, that thing's pretty cool by Electron. I'm not a big fan of all-in-one boxes like that, so. But anyway, the Plinky also has an arpeggiator in it, a sequencer. It's got reverb, it's got delay. It's a pretty cool little freaking box, man, and I'm really interested in it, you know? What does it say there? It says, you're giving country roads vibes. All right, well, that's cool. Hey, listen, I'm on a country road, that's why. I live in the friggin' boonies, man. You know? Massachusetts. Fucking Taxachusetts. They gotta deal with people driving in this fucking state because they're all a bunch of massholes. That's what we call them around here. Because they drive like idiots. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know. It's a pretty good price for a all-in-one full-blown synthesizer that's got, it's all touch capabilities, man. I just, it's got a ton of ins and outs and CVs, and I don't know, you know, I'm very interested in this thing. Like I said, it takes a while for me to really, if I look at something and go, wow, man, like this is cool, it's hard for me to I don't know, to get excited about stuff nowadays, you know? I wasn't excited about the Tonwerk. Didn't do anything for me, you know? Wasn't my cup of tea. I hope the picture's okay because it looks like it's rattling because of the road. I can't help that, fellas. But anyway, yeah. So I think I'm gonna sell some shit. Look at this guy driving like a fucking retard. I think I'm gonna sell some stuff, and I think I'm gonna buy this thing. Yeah. So if you're wondering what I'm gonna sell, well, here's what I'm gonna sell. I think I'm gonna sell the I was gonna sell the MS1 and the mini log, mini log, whatever the fuck you call it. Real men drink out of straws. But anyway, whatever you call it. Yeah, I'm thinking about buying, I was gonna buy a Mantis with that, you know, trade that shit in and get a Mantis. I'm gonna get a Mantis probably later on. I think this thing is more interesting to me, you know? Although I am making end cheeks for the Malevolent and the Mantis, that's not gonna stop me from wanting one, but I think this thing is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger. It is buy day Friday, although I am going to work and I'm working late, so I don't know if you know, what does it say? Country roads take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, my mama, take me home. Country road. Fucking A. Anyway, yeah, so, what does it say? When you leave Mass for vacation, I ain't going on any vacation, bro. I'm leaving Mass to go to New Hampshire. And in New Hampshire, that's where my place of business is. I go up there to New Hampshire to work. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so I think pulling the trigger on this thing might be fun. You know? Something different, because it's definitely different. You know, I've got the little straw synthesizer music for you there. Ready? So, yeah, I got the Sonic Wear, what's it called? The Ambient Zero. I got that thing, and I hardly use it. It's sitting over in a corner. I bought a shelf for it and everything, and I hardly use it. Do I want to use it? Yes, but sometimes I find myself with way too much gear, and I sit there and go, "Am I gonna use this? I'm not gonna use this." And then I just sit there with it, and I look at it, and I go, "Why aren't I using this?" And to be honest with you, it's a great sounding little synthesizer, but if you don't keep playing with it, it's got a learning curve to it, and it's, every time I fire it up, I have to watch a fucking video just on how to use the thing. I don't remember how to use it because I don't use it that much. So who knows? That might be getting thrown in the pile of synths to sell. Like I said, I really got my eye on this Plinky thing. I don't like the name of it, but it is what it is. If Plinky or whatever the company is want to send me one and I can demo it, that would be great. But nobody sends EchoCraft shit because I'm too goddamn blatantly, honest, and I swear too much, they say, and I'm too rude. Whatever. Deal with it. So yeah. So I really, like I said, I like this thing. I like the way it sounds. It's different. It kind of reminds me of like a Chaos Pad in a way, but there's just so many interesting things you can do with it. Another thing too. I don't know if you guys had seen this, but Symptoms of Reality is selling a ton of gear right now. And I actually talked to Lamont yesterday because Samurai gave him my number, and I was interested in just wanted to know how much he was selling it for, but the Solar 42, because I really like that synthesizer, and it's very unique sounding. What we got here? I don't fucking know. I can't read that shit. I'm fucking blind as a bat. Anyway, so yeah, they're selling their gear off. I guess he wants to buy a PB12. So, if you're interested, you should hit him up. SOR, Symptoms of Reality. They're selling all their gear. They're breaking down their studio to make it smaller, more compact, I guess. And I don't know. From what Samurai says, I guess they're gonna go on the road or something. I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, I just thought I would folks out when they're trying to sell some gear, and probably put some of the gear, listed some of the gear in the Discord. Just so basically, if anybody wants to buy it, let me know. I am probably going to put the gear I'm selling up on Gear Exchange in Sweetwater, because that's where I sell stuff. I don't usually sell stuff on Reverb anymore. Reverb takes a big chunk out of what the fuck you sell now, and that kind of pisses me off. But yeah, I just want to say hi to everybody in the chat. He, she, they, them, va, fangul. Glad you made it. I'm on my way to the coal mine. But I'm not calling it that. I guess that's what it is. I don't know, but I'm trying to become unsynth wealthy, just to break down some of the shit and get it out of the way, you know, so that I have room for things that I really want to play and set up. Man, I tell you, this thing's bouncing up and down. Yeah, you know, so I'm trying to break free from that, and I don't know. I'm almost there, fellas, ladies and gents. He, she, they, them, fungool, and you know, like I always say, stay frosty. I know I'm ending it quickly because I'm coming up on my exit here, but I always say stay frosty, stay creative, watch your six, and do yourself a favor. Stay safe. That's what I mean by watching your six, because we live in a fucked up world, man. You know? That's all I'm going to say about that. Peace.